It is time, my friends, for Team Heretics to face the new Apeks with Governo, and we got Floor here on the server, my friends. Legend. This game will be insane. Ascent is back too. No jet for Floor. WAYLAY for Miniboo. Let's fucking go.
This is WAYLAY's teleport to go back into middle where
look at him.
ready for the fight.
On fire already.
Double keeps this in Heretics court. They have lost the spike, but I don't think that space is going to be easy for Apeks to hold on to, and indeed they concede it. And Heretics walk freely into this A site.
Yo.
Light speed being utilized.
Look at the icon, man. WAYLAY.
To get to cast away.
They hate
I think we've seen
WAYLAY. Why would they do that?
Of opinions, but when Governo tells me that it's better than Jet, I believe it's better than Jet. Benji, well placed.
Nothing. No one is better than Jet, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Second players there, a 1-2 punch.
Apeks shouldn't really lose this round, and if they do, it cannot be clean for Heretics or the economy will get out of control.
Yo! I didn't know about that. I love it.
I don't know.
Nice, bro.
But it's definitely gone down. And now already
Yo, this was crazy.
Planning on going on the other direction, expecting there to have been rotated.
Very strong play, man. Not that hard to do.
At least Over is still here.
WAYLAY players.
Solo entering into that site,
got that?
using the saturate to stun up and slow Governo, and well, he was not ready for that fight right up in his face. I'm not even sure if he was caught possibly
Maybe it's bad
switching
than
through utility, so it obviously takes longer to take your weapon back out. Florescent picks up one, needs a little more in this position, but the spike is there, it'll entice them back. But Heretics are able to pick it from just around the corner. Batu now, the one with the pressure mounting on him, his cage used. They'll know that he should be around this backside and look to clear him together.
Big kill by Rans, man.
It's a wonderful angle. And the plant can now be acquired by Heretics. Spike on the site. Apeks might look to get in quickly, disrupt them while one player is busy planting that. Yes, it'll work out for Florescent. The trade quick though. Miniboo, tagged up as he may be, he's keeping this team in it. It hasn't been clean for Apeks as we said it needed to be. And the round
Miniboo past WAYLAY on EMEA so far, bro.
And ends with him
the only one?
3 and
yeah, but the best too, bro. Respect the guy.
I feel like that was a misstep towards the end of that. Just not checking that close corner.
Nice, bro. Nice.
On a player who I believe Miniboo was very low from this way. There you go. Yeah, it does catch. So
great round, man. Big round too.
Swapping back, not even have the gun out in time. Almost
so
managed to correct, but that's the power of that ability. I wonder if they even waited for the dart to be shot.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, did they have the timing of when it was coming online?
This defensive side down to very little utility. They're trying to bait the idea. Oh dear. Oh, already using the teleport. Well, what? How did, I don't know how Floor gets away with anything there. Caught by 2 pieces of utility.
Oh my god, he's so low.
So much damage. They were caught originally by that grab net. That's why they haven't left this corner. And obviously the sounds can be
that's lucky. That's lucky.
Already a huge advantage picked up in terms
man,
of
this would be a big round and a very needed one for Apeks.
Might also be why, I mean, obviously the spike is down.
3 for Heretics here already is pretty good.
Fight just because they don't want those weapons to be retrieved. There's the information, and at least find its way into their hands. They've got a trap for behind them here on A, and a cam still watching out on middle. Again, they see they've got a free path to the site. The door needs to be closed. Avova won't take a risk. He's going to wait for his teammates to come to him. But as a result, Heretics get themselves a plant. Now, I said the trap behind. They're about to walk into it.
They're going for the guns.
Heretics won't be able to deny them those weapons.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It was a full push all the way around. Didn't challenge on those fights because they knew the weaponry would still be in position. And Heretics...
There's a fan... Okay, he got it.
Pick one of these players apart. With that flank coming in, they look to run back through that smoke. Benji is very well placed for this. Is there going to be any utility to bait them out of position? Doesn't seem like it. Instead, it's the peak. But the IGL of Boo is going to take...
Crazy guy.
Take any damage. And Avova is so...
what the fuck, Boo? I almost died there, man.
Around the, maybe should have looked a little bit easier. Problems. The convergence path ready. Potential to stun up, but I love that. Grabnet used as a counter. They hear that it's connected, try and spam, but don't manage to get the damage. And now they're going to try and swing back in. However, things are turning all the way back. Over with a quick double, though. And it falls apart, left onto one man standing.
Oh, it's me again.
A second attempt at a triple. Actually, the time is
Yo,
ticking.
Flore's
They need to
crazy.
get someone onto this spike
Hey, Vova with
relatively
4
soon.
kills. Big round, big round.
It looks like it. Big round.
I don't think we saw 1 kill from Vova, right?
Strong. I think we saw some good play in the round where they just had a sheriff, but now that he's got a rifle in his hand,
The orange mouse bad, man.
Right back into
That's
his
nice.
opponents, and it is the refract got them out of the initial engagement. They filled in the space on the back of it, and it looked like sight should be lost. But Avova steps up for one, and again denies this aggression. So I said last round,
Yo, that was
they used
amazing.
power
That was
play.
actually
It
amazing,
landed
bro.
on Avova,
Holy
and
shit.
Instantly repositioned. Avoiding any sort
Big
of
round.
punishment on that. They've seen players move into market. They know that it's a B hit, but Florescent is still ready and waiting. Batu with another. That's off the reveal. Straight through the wall to Benjyfishy. And Governo emerges from the
Okay,
shield.
Governor.
Goes
Let's
out
go,
the
man. Let's
round.
go.
Push comes in towards this A site. Lots of players from Apeks here and ready to go. Malzy's got his utilities ultimate online as well, with 3 players on the site outside of him. This is not going to be an easy push.
Wait, Vova, you're a crazy man.
They haven't
What the fuck is that flash?
He will be spotted.
who the fuck
and taken
gets
down.
and smoke in
The
that
only spike
position?
is here, though. Everybody's on their way from Apeks to reinforce this A site, but that's a lot of targets for Rienz, and he will pick up one. A 4v3 and a plant secured for Heretics.
I don't know how Benji
Most to has ult. Benj
He
is
used
low.
a neural theft, and he was under the balk on 5 HP, and somehow has managed to dance his way out of there, evening things back up. At a
That was so clean.
It was bound to happen eventually, turning things back into
Oh, he missed? Or hit it?
annihilation thrown through, which will grasp another Moses.
Bro, how the fuck this guy's...
But they always seem tough to clear out Boo.
What the fuck is happening, guys? Hold your weapons!
The round.
It's a big pick. Pressure might be on for Batu.
Woohoo! Floor!
Florescent's there with the op. The
Savage, so-
puts them well ahead at 2v3 for Heretics with the plant.
And low money for Heretics, man.
And Apeks all together walking out of heaven. Abu couldn't.
But 5 for Den's pretty good already.
He was caught by the Gravnet. And now, as they go for the defuse, it's a high-low setup. Governo
That's
down
good, that's
below.
good. Well played.
Batu
Good game, man. Good game.
Stuff from Apeks, pretty much ready to go. The ult put through by Miniboo, diving in at light speed. It's an easy opener, and a Saturate catches one.
I love it. I fucking love it. Yo, bye-bye, Jet. Bye-bye. It was nice to meet you. Okay? Bye-bye, Jet.
To bed. And
Never
with
be
ult
forgotten.
connecting from Malzy as
Buff
well.
Jet Riot. What the fuck you guys are doing?
Alongside
Look at this Asian.
But this could have looked a whole lot worse for Apeks.
That's the problem. No one else was able to follow Miniboo and where he went.
That was so
Because
nice,
The
bro.
guns have not been retrieved. Malzy, that's actually a lot of damage off the shock dart. I think it might have even caught Batu as well. The net catches one. Removing Rienz from action is going to create an even bigger problem playing these close angles. They know exactly where both of them are. Benji, however, has done well. Even still, though, the guns have not been retrieved, and Benji is the last player standing, looking to do it all.
I hate this shorty. I hate this shorty.
As we mentioned, he is a man known for his style. He'll close it out with the shorty. I think the potential there is massive. Speaking of that, already this is going to be a brawl, and well, that's not
Okay.
gone great for the side of Heretics, although well,
Very
it's
important piece
made
for
it
Apeks.
palatable.
It's not the end of the world. Spike moving in the other direction. Should be an easy 3-hit coming out from Apeks. Batu down to 13 health. Stray bullet could take him down, but it will be Benjyfishy who has to deliver those shots. As the cam
And
still
Evolva,
has
man,
himself
having a
safe
great
trap as well,
game.
so they can't get close without him knowing about it.
But
That could be the difference.
Benji Cypher setup. If he doesn't get 2, I'm disappointed. Like, that's how good my expectation of this guy is.
I expect 3.
That trap's covering his left, so he's only looking at the right, and Tommy's got 2. Let's see if he can find that third. Avova knows where the other player is now. He's seen the power
No, I
noise
was
come
going
through
A, bro.
and
Fuck
realizes
that.
there could be
I'm
some
not going
more
to
utility
face the
waiting
bench there
for
again.
A trap around any corner, so it's
30
time to
seconds
move to the A
This is
side.
good, this is
Looks
good.
like Heretics will stay safe on that B, so the plant should be acquired by Apeks, by Avova. He's had a
You have a choice
pretty damn
mods
strong
at the time
start
they
to
get
the
there.
previous half.
And he loves the A site as well.
And go one way
That's
after?
the thing. This now shifts. You're walking into Benji's setup. I'm all for Benji. You put Avova in a clutch. I'm not going to be the man to doubt him. I think as though I think he expects them to be a little bit closer than they actually are. This is a slower rotation. Definitely wary on that Heretic side that it's a vote. It could be anywhere. It could have pushed forward. We've got to clear everything methodically, take our time to clear these back angles, and in the meantime, he's just sitting on the side.
They still have Cam as well. There's a big deal. Benji getting that back online. That's a beautiful angle from Avova. He'll pick up one, almost a second. Halfway on the defuse, though. He'll go in.
Avova masterclass here today, my friends. Masterclass from this man.
On the head there, Tom. The shoe is on the other foot.
Well played, bro. Well played.
Lucky. No, it is. This is the thing. Like, even the one-way smoke he uses, that's a one-way smoke for main. So that you can even see that immediately they walk into the site, they see that smoke. Boo goes, okay, he's main. I'm gonna put my smoke down, and gets killed because of it. Like, that's just Avova playing my game.
I think if he goes there, he'll die for bench too, bro. Lucky.
Well, I can't get killed from here. He is in main.
Let's go, Governor.
He's such an intelligent player in the way he gets into mid. So they can get maybe a bit further than expected. Nonetheless, it's going to be the reverse. Straight back to A.
30 seconds left.
Fragments caused issues. Paranoia is connected, but Florescent's jumping into empty space.
Bro, Flood is cooking. Flood is cooking. Flood is cooking.
Florescent's running around on the side. Flood has been flanked out. Miniboo gets here just in time, but needs to find a little bit more. The refract used just to bail out. 12 seconds or so. The plant needs to go down, and it will. Committed to by Governor. Post-plant utility. Malzy's one away from an ultimate. One kill for Malzy, and this round could flip on its head. For now, Heretics seem to hold the advantage. You can even see utilities being put down with the sound sensor. It ends up catching Governor, but he's safe down below. Four now.
Good shot.
There's the ult, and it's bounced off the...
Oh my god, the guy is dicing, bro.
And Benji's being spotted and dealt with. Well, for anyone criticizing...
Yo, they are doing this. They're gonna beat Heretics on this map. It's their map pick, bro.
Double the rounds of Heretics. So much control for Apeks in the late round. But the problem is, yeah, it's not the back they need to be worried about. They're running straight into the pistols. And Team Heretics are ready to fight already, claiming 3 kills.
Can they do it? Governor's low.
Fourth, but Governor's left on 6, and there's still a player on site. But the shots missed from Boo, and that could be a missed opportunity. One that Heretics would do well to claim at this point. It has to be Woot to make it happen. And information. Both on the side. Look how quickly Governor's repositioning after being caught towards the back of the site. Now he looks to catch him off guard, and well, the timing will be everything.
Oh my god, oh my god.
The pistol's out, he's cleared it. One shot needed, and he'll find it. Now down to just Avova. Just Avova, right? In a clutch scenario, but it's Woot. The rifle, but no idea where his opponent has gotten off to. There's the spot from Avova. He knows exactly where
Avova masterclass, bro. Holy shit, what a first game.
What a game this has been. From Apeks on Ascent, from Avova as well. He is
Governor.
19. The guy's died 6 times so far. How has he only died 1 time since we brought this up before?
I'll say as well, I need to see if there's any correlation for who gets to have like a chill hangout with Yinsu in the early parts of the day and how well they play in game. I wonder if it was just like he was so zen coming into the match.
Too powerful.
Oh, wow, and it's not going to matter. I don't think they realized how far forward Badu had already got. That's Miniboo just swinging into an angle.
Time is low, man. 15 seconds. It's on Benji to win the round.
Again, 13 seconds, and he needs to try and hold the line as long as possible. Spike being planted will swing into Malzy.
Yeah, man.
The same
bro.
teammates. Whoop.
There is something going to a Heretics, man.
It comes down to a point.
I'm happy for Apeks, guys. I'm very happy for Apeks, but I also said first in Heretics.
Of that B site right at the
I'm worried, my friends.
Wow.
I love this team, bro. There's 5 players. I don't want the roster to change it like ever, you know what I mean? And Bull, he gotta save this. Man, like Heretics, they never like to play this map, man. They decide to play it with a very stunning composition. This is also kind of weird, no? Actually, they got WAYLAY. They got WAYLAY.
Everything.
Yeah, WAYLAY's no.
Floor is going to be able to almost completely clear the site. It's the timing on that swing, though. And in fact, they swing it together.
But they're gonna destroy here, my friends.
It's only going to be Boo
Actually destroyed.
other side of the map. Spike will eventually go down.
They lost all rounds on the defensive side, man.
To try and
Every fucking round.
of what seems like an impossible scenario.
It seemed like Apeks were fighting
And
against
Apeks
the odds.
played great.
But now it's Boo.
Evolva Masterclass, dude. Holy shit, he was on fire.
His way through heaven, well, quite loud.
They won every single clutch. Yeah, yeah.
Fighting their phantoms.
Let's see split, man. Let's see split.
And now his vision's gone.
Heretics is good splitting. GG, my friend. GG.
With the 3K to close this one.
Evolva, what a game, dude. What a game.
4-0 down. This was utter domination from Apeks. Batu uses the Viper Wall to try to sneak up into heaven. Benji with a snake bite buys himself a
What the fuck?
And that pick is huge. Normally that's going to send players rotating to that A site through spawn. And Apeks might be gambling that that's the case as they still set their eyes on this B site where there's plenty of Heretics players waiting for them to round the corner. It's at least going okay to start with,
man.
The HP so low on
Yo, Miniboo is trying, bro.
Will decimate them with the spike.
Played good on the first map. 3K already.
15
Battle.
seconds.
No time, man.
I'm just not on his side to try and get anything. In fact, even getting the spike and planting it at this stage should be impossible. Just to make things a little bit worse. And while Miniboo back in
good game, kid. Good game.
For him in the pistol. And something that I think is so obvious to touch on, but...
And they need a good start here.
For a long, long time. It's like, okay, because of that performance all the way back at Masters, how Woot played on a duelist, is this team eventually just going to get to the point where they go, ah, screw it, we got two of the best youngsters in the world, let's just out-frag them. I think that's basically what they're doing.
Bro, I think that's the strat, man. That should have been the strat all the way.
Knows he doesn't want to stick around. That means he avoids the stun. Would have caught him. Can now use C's to slow them down somewhat on the way through. Still, Malzy good for one. And another fight with Florescent. Not expected to be quite that close. At first, I thought taking a
was that thing?
But the kill and the weapon pickup?
How are they gonna lose this round, man? Heretics, you cannot lose this round, bro. You just can't, man. Figure your shit out, bro. Don't lose this round.
Could potentially cause them problems with the salvos as well. The only issue is they are all stuck in this corner, which, okay, working with pistols can help them out, but could also be their demise. The connection onto the fake out is going to leave them blinded, but okay, that might just be the end of it. A spray through, even still. The amount of players they've dropped really has made this round costly. Doesn't really seem like a good time. It would only be if they really do give the game away. Maybe if a teammate gives them contact. Well, okay, Floor's gone teleporting.
Good cover, good cover. Shut up.
And now looks to try and potentially take an extra fight, but with already.
That was good, that was good. Worked pretty well.
I'm just going to fall off. Again, this is what I said in the pistol. They left a mass opening over on this A site, and especially with the player that went down in the form of Boo.
Man, that confidence that Evolva is playing today is impressive.
They are grouped
good
up
shot,
as three.
Miniboo. Spike's playing back B.
Batu won't catch them by surprise.
30 seconds
and the spike now moves in the other direction, realizing they've lost that space.
Benjyfishy's aware.
Big fan of the fake plays, and it worked wonderfully when it came to Ascent. The plant will be acquired as a result, and again, a 2v4 clutch needed. A clutch in which Malzy, after a pretty
bro, if they win this round,
deadlock, but also
I fear for Heretics on this map, man.
The thing is, though, what they're doing is just grouping.
I don't see that, not. Farviture, bro, they're not losing.
They should be able to at least trade one of those kills, and then it's the.
But Evolva has far now.
Benji just to make.
And also has everything to
behind them and reclaim.
Go from the one another.
The whole idea is for just him to stop anybody pushing any further, and from Malzy just sat at the back of that site. Paranoia also will have caught a couple of players, but getting out of here seems tough, and that was the kill they were waiting for. Waiting for that move from Benji. Perfectly placed. Malzy does manage to, though. Benji's there as the safe pair of hands.
Okay, got scared for a moment.
Response from Heretics. Late round lurks from
Batu.
Immediate ult from Florescent. Playing this as a drone normally. Stun goes through, though. It's commitment! And Florescent's got one! Salvos making a big problem for players on the side, and here comes Army! Right into Florescent's arms. That's where they...
I almost got the 3 kills.
Are huge! And Heretics get the site for free as a
result. Beautiful.
Look
where Battle is.
It's perfect!
It is perfect, man.
Angle, but really, do you ever...
Low money for Heretics as well. Good one for Apeks, man.
Going to be under some serious pressure. The stuns combined.
Nice movement.
With that salvo, one of the two rifles, it's the Boo brothers looking to try and take home the round.
Okay, gets the kill. That's good, that's good.
Sure, it's not the prettiest to fight, and I imagine the gun's going to go into new hands,
man,
but
Batu down with the Viper's Pit.
It's not bad.
Yeah, whether the Viper's Pit will be used up
Wood
against
has
so
kill
many
contract
or not, we'll never know. Governor picking up Miniboo, though, that's huge.
Who's bigger than the gun?
only rifle He's gone for it now. Looking for the fight with the double tap bomb.
Ha, that was clean. That was clean.
Shot from Wood is enough. Florescent out of the round. And now the pressure really on. Benji's managed to recover a rifle. It's a Phantom and Viper's Pits there. If they can get to the side, it could be used. If there's anyone left, they need a couple kills.
Yo, wait, Vova. Hey, Vova. Is that scream, bro? Tapping people. Yo.
But they forgot about
What
this
is he
man.
eating, bro?
Showing his face.
Damn, bro. A Vova is on fire.
Map number 1.
He's back, man. Primary
I
Vova.
like it as well. You constantly see those sort of interplay between Malzy and Avova, and this round is no different. Trying to make their way back into the site. The stun catches both players. The second the stun goes off, Avova's there to swing, and it almost looks too
Cool. Big good for Apeks here.
What's the chance of them actually going for that? Well, we're back in the same boat again. Rians has done well.
Okay.
Batu has been causing issues in late.
Bar for Apeks here, man. On the attacking side.
Has been utilized just for information.
It's okay already.
Stick it out in the spot.
The issue is that if the floor dies there, should give another weapon.
Gate crash.
Oh, Nate as well. There's no way out for Florescent.
Oh,
It's just a full fight.
I don't like that.
Brave, let's say.
I don't call that
You will
brave.
win those fights, but up
I'll use
against the
another
weaker
word, but
weapons,
I'll be
that's
gentle.
giving Team Heretics a rifle to play with.
oh,
What?
where did that go?
Where did it go?
Where did that go? The most didn't die. I feel like Minibo's been hard done by. Luckily, Big Brother is there to save the day. Finds on with the Sheriff. They need to clear him from the backside to have a chance, and this time he is playing that survival game. Eventually, though,
Yo, wait, Vova, man. It's not stopping, bro.
Rians with a rifle. Wu still having one from earlier in the round. This is one of the best opportunities we've seen for Heretics in quite a while. And while Rians is going to hit that shot all day
Respect the man. Respect the man.
for Avova, and he's going across the map.
Can he do it again, bro? Can he do it again?
Move in a clutch, but a post plant. Time on his side. This is where things truly
Smoke
do.
paranoia.
He's going for the aggressive stance. Has a smoke in his back pocket, and it will be used to screens. He's already heard the steps moving that way. All three players taking that position. Reveal avoided to start with. They're making it out of the smoke now. Small angle around.
Bro, he can win
the wall.
this.
That gets
Paranoia.
Plant is nice and open. With a Paranoia still to play with, it won't really connect though. They're going to move out of the way before it gets there, surely. And the Viper Orb, that's going to really complicate things. The spam is good though. He's got him before it even went half. And now they're out of toxins. Avova knows. He's got them eating out of his hands. A fake flash with the pistol thrown out the window. Avova playing this to perfection, and he's ran the clock down far enough.
When people ask you, what is a masterclass?
He's got it again.
How to play clutch, how to play controller.
It's another rep.
Show them this video,
I
bro.
feel like
Show
he's gonna
them
have his own
a
sponsorship by the end of the
This
month.
is one of the best performances of all time, bro.
So impressive.
The way this guy's playing today, man,
It's just,
is legendary, dude. Legendary.
hey, you know, Breach is a strong dude.
Impressive, man. So impressive. This is next level, bro. Next level.
Because he's
One of the best things ever, bro.
he has more health. He has more health.
Yeah, bro. This is a Vova destroying Heretics.
Batu as well.
Batu.
Timing here will be everything. He has been
And he-
so annoying just by
He has the
sitting
pit,
at
man.
the bottom of mid or outside A in a lot of rounds. It does seem like this time Heretics have got it bang on.
Yeah, they would
His
never.
flank window
What?
opened about
They would
30
never
seconds
expect
ago.
that.
Maybe 5 at this point, and he's now
The Viper with the
capitalizing
pit,
on it. That's
lurking
a
like
great
this?
read. Just as the push is coming in on the site, he could
30
be here
seconds left.
right
Waiting.
on time to save the squad. And yeah, they are. They're making noise, they're posturing, but they're not executing fully until Batu is here. And now, here comes the cavalry. A full swing around backside.
I
and a
Vova
Vova
with 3 kills,
Bring
bro.
Apeks back into the lead.
Jesus
It's just
Christ,
the lead
man.
at the half
What a
as well.
fucking
After a
demon.
strong start from Heretics. It's slipping out of their grasp.
It is,
slowly
man.
Again.
Big time.
Deja vu, there's no doubt about that. I think as well, this is just an example of just fantastic communication from the
No, man.
Apeks. 'Cause a lot
This
of
thing is
times you
playing
see
good, bro.
people
Low-key,
sort of
Apeks
rush
is
things, maybe
cooking.
the spike gets
This is
off,
well
but
played, bro.
that is
It's a
good.
great game for them.
Okay.
Of course, this man is on fire, bro.
A few
Like,
seconds just to get into the
but the entire thing is good.
Apeks, seems like the commitment will be towards the safe side. Wu has left them vulnerable. That's where the value of that stinger really can be. And they've got to go scurrying back.
Oh, they never check. They never check.
See, Miniboo hasn't seen.
But you're going away.
Eventually, he's going to realize, and this now just becomes a
Okay,
shooting
okay. 6-6, man. Close half.
one real danger
Game is open.
in this round, and well, Malzy will try as he might. Away from taking this over the line.
Okay, Miniboo got first blood.
But Realistically,
Miniboo.
one way.
Well done.
Miniboo. He is
Very
the
important piece for
beginning
Heretics.
half king. He's been dominating in
Get a
lot
good
of these
start
fights. The
on this
pistol
attacking side is very
has been
important,
doing
man.
well. Still 3 more. to
Sometimes the defensive
One of those
can
is
feel like
Florescent.
a
Caught off
a
by
wow,
the
man.
smoke. Doesn't look like she'll have much
Man, I
impact
saw a game on
crossing the
Pacific.
site or denying the
I think it
plant.
was Boom
It's Heretics.
versus Nongxing.
Just now actually repositioned
Bro,
the
that
plant.
defensive
They're
was
gonna
one
go
of the
for
most
heaven play.
impressive
Like
things
the
I
hunt
ever
up
watched in
there,
my life.
Clearing them, buying them that little bit of time, and I mean, makes it a bit more worthwhile if they do want to risk a fight for screens or that late play from Rienz
No, it wasn't
up
Boom,
towards
bro.
the top of ramp.
Was
They're
RIQ,
just
man,
holding
RIQ,
their
sorry.
back. Possibly even see that wall go up soon. That's his opportunity as the Vova rounds the corner. Paranoia now connected. Avova's picked up one. He has been unbelievable. That first map was beautiful. The second, there were first half, I suppose, here there were opportunities, but he has been shut down. It's Florescent to pick
no
up
way,
the
no
banner
time.
already, finding two, but with the plant for heaven and a player embedded up there, mistakes have to be made to give her any chance.
Ente,
and
ente.
quickly put that to bed. 7-6.
Quite a lot of space already garnered towards the heavens, seemingly being given.
Okay,
well, that's not
Rienz
quite
with the
enough for both
Spectre.
this time around.
Anyone else?
22 HP. The ult not even thought about. She's holding her ground.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this
She did good, man.
Regardless of how easy it would be to take her down, just one bullet needed, but none landed in that last fight. And
30
now
seconds
a
left.
4 versus 1. Boo, the one that will fail.
Well done, Flor. Well
Their
done.
best Neo impression.
This is good, man. You know, good economy.
She doesn't have shields. Maybe she just
flashes,
has
nothing.
aura. That's what
Aura,
it's just
yeah,
one
that's for
second.
sure.
Oh my god! I don't know what just happened. Like, I think it was from this point onwards. She was just incredibly low, but still managed to win the fight versus Rienz. And then, yeah, you feel like
It's too
with
clean,
Blue,
man.
she
It's too
had
clean.
dead to rights.
Utility not there, while Apeks have
5 if I retake. Benji has no idea about the flank, bro.
Not aware that
No
anybody could be
idea.
this far behind. That's a couple of times now. He's been completely caught out. It is that dimensional drift.
Low key,
utilized,
all
the
respect
stun
to Benji, I love
combination,
him, but
still, we see Heretics with an advantage.
not playing his best
from the
Valorant.
heavens. Just looking to try and reclaim some space, wary that maybe someone could have got close. Instead, he drops down and he
Oh,
finds
wood,
Wu.
man, that was nice. That was nice shots.
Wu got lucky here. Batu's avoided. Our just moved out of heaven. He's
Spike.
behind them with a judge. A madman.
Maniac,
He
bro.
gave up the position, but he went right back into it. Still, it keeps it into a 3v3. And they know Governor's down below. He's still good for one. This is getting scary.
1 for 2.
And eventually, well,
One away from the
looks
ball
like
intended
things
as
are gonna
well.
be better till Malsey picks
And
up a
time
round.
is low.
Comes in from heaven. No one's watching, and they do just in time.
Oh, that was
Rienz
too close,
to the
man.
horizon. Difficult thing for your opponents to deal with, but Florescent is holding this.
Oh, what a go.
Benji's left alive for now. Batu
seconds
falling as well. Apex's numbers thin out. Florescent needs one on this site. They're all around, and it's actually a moment to find it.
That was
Florescent
sick.
in with another
Mostly with the Rolling Thunder.
come in so quickly. Rolling Thunder for Malsey committed here
Okay,
and
didn't
now
get
alongside
Rienz.
the Armageddon, but they've easily dodged it. Well, at
Time,
least it
time.
looked like
Big round for
In the end,
Apeks. They
Rienz
still alive, man.
Never mind. For Apeks, there was no choice really but to fight for this. It's a tough call for a save at this stage of the game. The fight, well, that may see them crumble as the first domino falls here. It's Benjyfishy onto Avova, up top, claim the kill. It's a risk, and one that comes back to bite them. A kill for Batu, but it quickly falls apart as the rest of Heretics close it out at 12-8.
That could be online.
Well, Miniboo
Oh my
wasting
goodness.
no time getting in there. Dodges the stun, but not the
Okay, they got a
flash.
trade.
And it's
They got the trades. Beautiful done by Heretics.
Showing up for the kills. Governor and Florescent, the last two alive.
Yeah, looks like GG.
Florescent for information, but Governor is going to have to be hella clean.
And Icy Box is on the way, my friends.
And indeed, he's caught before anything can be done. Florescent.
Will we see
against the
WAYLAY there?
entire
I hope so,
Heretics
man. I
minus
hope so.
Miniboo. Caught by
I wanna see Flor playing Jet.
By the snake bite
Or WAYLAY.
time.
Imagine
He's
Flor
going
on
to
WAYLAY.
keep
Oh my
on
goodness.
ticking.
That would be sick, dude.
Gets ever closer to an explosion. Florescent is forced to swing into a triple stack. A high
GG.
setup. And that's it done. 13-8, a gap of 5, and a recovery for Heretics on their opponent's map pick.
Yeah, a stellar attack side in the end from this Heretic squad.
WAYLAY for Floor and Miniboo playing
Well, the high ground's already taken.
Nino here. That's kind of weird.
No time.
But WAYLAY's amazing, legendary.
In Heretics' faces, but it's only 1 kill to start us off. Look at this.
Both teams running tail too.
Apeks though, Malsey, your ING
Bench
here,
is
middle of the row. He's
playing
pushed down
Vice.
middle indeed. Meeting up with Governo and boxing in Team Heretics to this A hit.
Seems like Batu will be spotted. Some attempted denial of space, basically cutting out one of those default plant spots. And well, Miniboo didn't go quick enough.
I was really hoping to see Miniboo on WAYLAY here too, man.
Numbers thinned out for Heretics as they go for the plant. The stun comes in. The big swing from up in heaven leaves Boo on the floor. It's Woot all by his lonesome. A few more to take down. Could have seen that high swing up on Belt for the duel, but indeed they were ready for it.
That was so close.
This is all part of the plan for Apeks. Great stuff with the rolling thunder, and it's Florescent in there at light speed.
I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit so much. Holy shit. I love Floor.
Game plan from
Yo, that was
Apeks.
fucking epic, bro.
Heretics
Fucking
back
epic.
of, you know, Armageddon was one away for Woot.
Not even
They
his
can
mail
take
from
that
him. Not
forward.
even
It's
his mail.
pretty side take, but Apeks brought the fight.
Code.
This is the thing again.
Replay, please,
Talk about
please.
The value that Malsey is bringing.
Man, that
there,
was
the
so
core
nice,
to
bro.
Basically play off contact, rolling thunder, then he puts an aftershock through. And
the shots are always so clean,
easy
man.
For Florescent to just land all
Beautiful,
those remaining
beautiful,
shots. They
beautiful.
don't give up that space either. Continue.
Had their eyes on the prize from the first barriers going up. This is a full buy from that attacking side. They've already lost Rien's, lost some of their initiation utility, but they still have some in the form of the salvos. Miniboo's walking through them. They're not going to expect them to round
Okay, that was nice by Miniboo, man.
Very ambitious play, but one that works out wonderfully. Boo, though, caught in middle. And the
Garbage
herd
way.
thins out again on the side of Heretics. Not ready for another
trade.
Miniboo swing, but still,
Wood has ult.
the trade comes in time.
Floor has those too.
It's set up ready.
Observer. Eyes on Floor. Eyes on Floor.
It seems like Florescent has the same idea on the other side.
Oh,
Try
he missed.
pushing, but Benji just waiting. He's going to be the last man left to try and hold the line, try and bring this back, but has to swing.
But yo,
Patience.
Apeks is
What takes
cooking,
this round home.
and
A
Heretics is getting
fourth
cooked,
on the
man.
board.
Not at all.
Here we go. Here we go.
So far,
Neon nice box.
Heretics Miniboo. And well, he's wasting 0 seconds of this round straight into a fight in their spawn. But the turret's the only thing that can evade
That was nice.
his ire as Benji picks up one onto Florescent this round.
Okay.
Crumbling.
Ah, the timing.
Weapon gets cancelled out. Jammed up.
Big round, man.
Took down the player. The ult remained in Avova and Batu. Now left to pick up the pieces.
Getting back in here should be impossible. Again, those salvos are going to start coming back online. The sniper now in Miniboo's hands with Boot, with a rifle of his own, and they are sitting back so passively. Almost just trying to bait out some of the utility that they know will be coming of over, even going to try and cancel things out, but
6
it
bullets.
doesn't look like there's much hope. That's not a bad start. The problem now is he's just got to almost try and stick this until the end. The remaining players not going to be over-facing him with Miniboo in such a tight corner. Even if he manages to get back onto this, Miniboo's going to be there. May have got him killed to the spike. That will still be a big round. Lockdown's nowhere near as impactful on the beat.
Oh my
So
god.
much more
Okay,
difficult
Rien's
to
got
make
a
that
kill.
work, and they've caught them while they're rotating. This is a great round so far from Heretics.
Even expect Boo to be quite this close. Armageddon goes into play, but they've got to walk right
No
past
one
this
checked.
player, flying under the radar again. It's Boo, and now the Viper's Pit put into play, but he can't get out. He's
Yeah.
caught on the way. The
That was so
Thorns, though,
risky.
buying precious seconds as Team Heretics use a Viper's Pit of their own. They're
Bro,
looking
that
to
pit
push
by Boom Bang was
right
still in the
into
round.
this spike, and they've gotten onto it
Okay,
already.
they're fine,
but
they're fine.
Benji is lurking inside the toxins. He'll buy them precious seconds indeed.
Bro, are they fine?
Clock runs down.
They're not fine. They're not fine.
Around the corner, and they can't stop it this time.
Avova once again with a big clutch.
They pop the lockdown, but everyone is on B, including Batu, who's now on the rotate. They'll find one in the form of Florescent. They'll find another
Woods.
in the form of Avova, and Malsey's gone too. I don't know how Woot's gotten away with that, but Batu, after using his lockdown, has a 1v4. The first of which he's found. The ladders.
Okay, what with that big round here, man?
Got onto the site and they lose it to maybe just not the greatest plant spot. It wasn't like a bad round from them. This round, I actually feel like the read was way better from Apeks. They used the lockdown to fake the idea that, okay, we believe you're going A. We believe you're going A. Okay, we'll use the lockdown. And back to place it immediately.
It's so good,
B.
man.
They know it's B. They have 3 players there. Benjyfishy got so far forward. He's decided he's almost had to keep it. Like, this is potentially a nasty surprise for Avova, although the man does have eyes in the back of his head. I think firing out this utility might just be the end of him, and it will.
That's nice for Benji, bro.
Easy kill for Benji. And well, for the rest of the squad, they have no ground to get back into this position. It should be a free plant with no resistance.
Yeah, Avova only had 25 shields, so it's a one shot, but I don't think a second shot would have been too hard to hit on a player that didn't know you're right above him and behind him. Now the post plant for Team Heretics. And a lot of utility already burned up, but a shock dart alongside a snake bite, nothing to turn your nose at. Salvo's used, Batu spotted 2 on back, yellow! Good kills.
Ay, he almost got that, man. That was a chance. 7-5.
So there may not be even a retreat if they attempt to go that way.
Oh, okay, Governor's
Talon Classic.
And that's going to at least drop the whole wall.
Okay, Chevy Miniboo is low.
On Taboo with Miniboo tagged incredibly low as well. It's not a bad start for the attacking side. As they pump the brakes and hit the freeze, Heretics start to wonder if the hit's coming in elsewhere. Rian's
as always, very important pistol round, my friends.
But can they deny the plan? Do they want to? From the looks of it, no. Just waiting behind that wall, not wanting to risk it, especially here on the pistol, especially with some players so low already. That decay could have caused massive problems. Now grouped up as 3. Shock dart sent in, caught Avova. That's a big pickup. They're both towards main. Having to swing out in the same angle, the stun not actually landing it. This is a bit of a problem. Malzy's all alone. They're just now starting to
they hit it?
play with him. He's tagged up as well. I think one of those salvos.
Just trust the cover.
For a decent amount of damage. He's made it around the corner. Buying so much time.
There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that just happened. There's just no way. No.
Seems like
what?
a scenario that was impossible.
He's slipping, bro. He's slipping, clutching.
Absolutely screwed. Even had to swing out wide to kill.
How the fuck? Rians didn't get this kill.
If he went for anything else, and well, I feel like Rians is not going to be happy with how that one ended.
That's what we needed. Let's go.
There would have been no chance.
Big one for Malzy. 7-6. Apeks go right into Miniboo to start this one off. Florescent dropped and they don't know about Boo flying under the radar. And it's a wonderful position! An even better result! He's wall-banged Avova with a classic! After taking his head off with the first shot.
Bro, they're gonna lose the round of that thing. What the fuck happened?
They have got their work cut.
What the fuck just happened?
Locked into playing B as well. You're against the Nico.
I thought they won the pistol round.
And Batu's got to pick one up.
What happened?
Got a ghost.
But that's the thing as well. He's had to retrieve his turret because it would have been out of range of it anyway. So they literally don't know what ground they've lost. So it has to be fighting forward.
This is not Talon, but this is around the Talon would be losing.
Time as humanly possible. Up and above. That first one's for free. Got his own salvos to potentially try and get into a plant. In fact, the goal is to try and get a little bit of extra space.
Okay, Governor.
Still,
too low. What the fuck happened in this round?
Completely committed. They're just playing a retake at this point. Stunned through onto the player on site. There's no way Governor gets out of there. The Vice Wall left him completely isolated. And in fact, the worry would be is, could anybody get onto that diffuser? Something that
must win, Apeks. Must win round.
Stuck in this back corner. It could end up as the undoing of this opposing side. Never mind. If Florescent can hit 2 quick shots, even manages well. I was gonna say it
down.
but doesn't. And Avova
yeah, they got destroyed here, even with Flora getting the 2 kills.
But now only
no money for Apeks.
It's Malzy.
Game is now
swing this into deeper plant than he
looking good for Heretics, my friend.
Angle for Boo. There just wasn't an opportunity. And well, without that, the round is...
Oh, that's amazing, Miniboo. Just amazing, bro. Talk about his deal on Icebox now, dude.
It means nothing. waiting when Miniboo comes
Big
sliding
ult
in.
for them.
We saw what happened with this setup.
And the
The
Apeks,
same
man, they
thorns
could have win
going
this series,
down,
bro.
the
They could have win this
snake bite on
series.
top of them as well. It's impossible to go through. And we saw what happens when no one's there.
They play good, bro. They play good, but what worries me about this thing is that even with the Vova
enough to have players there.
having this level of performance,
Miniboo
they will not
on
take the W, bro.
walkabouts,
But yeah, it's
picks
Heretics
the
on the other
first
side,
kill
but
of the
still.
round. But Apeks have done well.
Yeah.
They landed a couple of nice shots and now find themselves in a 2 versus 3. Governor heavily tagged up though, and look at Woot. Ult online. Look at Boo. 1 away from a Viper's pit. This is not going to be an easy finisher.
Yeah, for sure. Utilities.
They did a miracle.
And you can
But
almost see
Battle,
that
we have
I
the
think they're well aware
lockdown after the plan.
of where that wall
But
is going.
that is
to
a
be.
Terra on the other. Yeah, bro. Good job, you shit.
Just trying to
30 seconds
bait out
left.
anything that they can. There's going to be a little bit of
Spike planted.
delay, but nothing much more.
It's great this keeps backside control for them as well. Now much more free, spotted both players too. All the information, a lockdown put into play, and they've been forced
No
into
chance.
the open.
Map
The flank
and
will
series
deal with
point
the
for
offense
Heretics.
anyways.
An aggressive position. Drone also
Big
utilized
ult
that
for
silver
Heretics here, my friends.
Combination.
Viper Speed, Steel Guardian, Hunter Siri, everything they need to close this out.
Looking to try and take some
And look at
control
Benji,
back
look
to
at Benji. He's a
Only
crazy man.
Not with the rest.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, neither of them ends up going down. That Rolling Thunder has been utilized. A Hunter's Fury in combination and a Viper's Pit as well. Everything being thrown in here, but the
Good
fact
shot
is
by
that
Wood.
first kill has still gone the way of this defensive side. Another for Miniboo as he goes running into the...
Ay, 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 that was so close.
Even looking to try and spam.
Okay, Wolf is down.
Another comes
4v2, they didn't plant yet. 30 seconds on the clock.
They still need to get that spike down. There's only 10 seconds left for them to deal with.
And that's it, my friends. Heretics will take the W. Well played by Apeks too. It was a great game. GG. And WAYLAY still
You know, things are getting down.
haven't won.
You have to stick a plan.
Next game
Your
is
opponent's
Koi
Viper's
versus
Pit.
Food,
That
so
is
stay tuned, my friends.
decimation from the side of Heretics.
And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
Shaky footing to start it out.